Welcome to the second episode of this thing that we do. Sexually transmitted music.
That's what we do. What the fuck?
Remember we said we were going to start the music before we
Yeah,
had anything?
you can just hand me it. You can just shove it in my ear unannounced.
It's the most efficient way I saw
Right.
of doing things.
So what are we drinking today, Tom?
What are we drinking? What are we starting with? What are we listening to?
Priorities, you know. Alright, what are we listening to today, Tom?
We are listening to Geography by Tom Misch.
Some education today.
This is his debut album.
What flavour is this drink? It's ginger beer.
No, it's like the bitters one. Like it's got things in it. I don't know.
It smells like ginger beer.
Right. Pouring my lip hands.
Oh no. My ear has fallen out. Anyway, heard an intro, do a shot. Somehow.
Exactly.
No, it's not very good at all.
No? What is it, the mix of the two, or just the cordial's not good?
I don't know. I haven't had the cordial by itself, Tom.
Either. T tested it for us.
How was it?
He said it was alright. It's pretty good.
Oh. I haven't heard this before, by the way. So this is a new experience for Sean.
I think it's just the vodka that ruins that.
Yeah, no, it's not very good. So, topical topics. There was that forest fire in Greece. That was a thing.
Apparently.
50 dead. A bit fucked up. We've got a theory that Arsene Wenger's behind it. He's a bit sad, you know. A bit sad he got sacked. So he's like, you know what I want to do? I want to go to Greece.
I mean, yeah. Technically he wasn't sacked, he left. But...
And he went with his best mate, Antonio. And they got lost in the forests. And then he rings up his mate. He's like, yo, where are you? And he was like, I know what we can do. Because there was simultaneous fires, like different starting points. So they were like, you know, we'll make signal fires. And it just went out of control. It just went out of control. He thought of like most of that. It was crazy. Is this still the intro? Like, what is
Yeah,
this?
this is the intro. It's called Before Paris.
Is he going to Paris?
I don't know, but the next song is called Lost in Paris.
Oh,
So
yeah. He went to Paris.
before he got lost in
But
Paris.
like Arsene Wenger in Greece.
Yeah.
I know that I need
Do you think he started a forest fire in Paris?
key that I won't forget, but you're lost
We'll listen for the hint. I'm sure he mentions it.
Lost in Paris. I hope
Lost in
that you're
Paris.
warm and safe. The memory that I can't replace, but you're lost in Paris. You're lost in Paris. It was over in a day.
You know, I went to Paris once, and I never got that vibe that like people were looking down on me. I was only like 16 though, so I might have just been in that like I'm a really cool guy vibe, but well, I never really had that at 16. I don't think I did. I think I was quite a introverted 16-year-old.
No, you mean saying.
When I was
Like,
16, I
like
was
in
being
terms of society, I didn't think I was the shit, but I suppose with like my parents, probably.
Yeah, I was with my
I guess
parents.
probably the time I just sort of realised I had enough level of intelligence to not be below them all the time, sort of thing.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well,
So like I could actually have opinions and say things, and it would be correct.
right. Yeah, we were told the same thing because we went to Rome as well. We were in Rome for about a week because Paris was just a kind of like an overnight trip because we were in London, so we took the train thing. But we went to Rome. We were told like you don't want to go to Rome as tourists, like they treat you like shit. Our cab driver from the airport was our introduction to Rome. We never had anyone be like particularly bad to us or anything. But our cab driver, he literally gave us like the history of the city. He was like, "Oh, where you guys from?" We're from New Zealand. And then our whole we had about an hour cab drive to the place we were staying. And the whole time he was just talking about the history of the city, like he was going into like the fucking the gods and shit, like the old ones, like that they used to worship and shit in Rome, like way back in like ancient Rome.
You know,
It's
yeah.
like-
When we went to Rome, we didn't have an experience, bad experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the same as like they had the World Cup in Russia, and like everyone was saying like Russia, it's
Yeah, and it went
shit,
super well.
like, people were gonna like get beaten up and stuff, but it was.
I think we're so used to the news giving us all the bad shit, and then we're like, that's how we define our opinions.
Especially from like this country, all the news you get about other countries is the extreme bad stuff.
Yeah. So then when you actually go there and you're like, it's fucking not like that at all. I know one bad thing did happen in Rome. My dad got pickpocketed. He got his phone pickpocketed. But that was it. Just one bad thing.
Yeah, I suppose in Europe there's a lot more like petty crime like that because like lots of people in smaller areas.
Yeah.
Sort of like. I'm used to the drink now.
Same. I'm actually kind of enjoying it now.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we can't have it.
I hope that you're warm and safe. The memory that I can't replace, but you're lost in Paris.
Well, one thing I said about though, it's going to countries like France and Italy and being underage because the wine there's supposed to be amazing.
Right. Yeah.
It's like I reckon that's a big part of like that kind of trip that I missed out on.
I don't know, did my parents drink a lot? I can't even remember if they did.
I don't think my parents did. I think
they did.
Like it was very much a family trip.
Yeah.
It was. That's why I'd like to go to a place like that maybe with just a mate and we just go there and we just get fucked up and just. That's just it. Like you just go into a very, very foreign place, get very drunk off of their culture, and then go have fun.
Find out how the locals get down, you know?
Yeah, basically just chill.
Yeah, this is South of the River. I think this is the most popular song in the album. Not my favorite.
I don't know anything about this album.
Yeah. It might be a common theme with this.
Yeah, I listen to a lot less music than Tom does.
Yeah.
I tend to listen to podcasts in my spare time now. And before then, I don't even know what I did in my spare time before I started listening to podcasts. I think I just played games and watched videos on YouTube. That was it, that was my spare time. But now, I'm much cooler and much more exciting because I listen to podcasts, and that's how I got this idea.
But now you create your own podcast, so you're a public
I'm a meta.
You're a meta?
I'm a meta, bro.
Nice.
Once we've gone for a slightly longer album than last time.
Yes, because we want to continue to talk about
Oh, you know what problem with mixing the box is going to be? Gonna need a piss. Well, literally, we can just step outside because we've changed rooms.
True.
We should probably just mention that, how we've changed where we are.
I thought it'd be cool to just have like as a background, you know, because especially for people who just listen to the audio, right? It's, I suppose if you're watching us on YouTube.
Oh yeah. We should probably say that because if it's audio, they don't know. But
yeah,
there's if you are just watching the audio, we're also on YouTube.
Yeah.
We should probably plug our different things. Well, it's probably just gonna be in the links.
It's just
who knows, bro.
Yeah,
but
if
you're watching
YouTube videos, I just put the SoundCloud, which just says audio. So yeah.
Yeah, we changed places. That's the end of the story.
Yep. So now we have a very fancy display shelf thing here.
Yep, you can see Tom's albums. I'll be getting him an album for his birthday as long as some money comes through. No guessing what it is though. Huh?
Nah.
Take it a wild guess, Tom. Take a guess. Who knows? What will I be getting you? What will I be getting on your vinyl?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever mentioned any music that I like to you either.
Neither. No.
So especially any sort of hip hop and rap, I would never talk about that with you.
No, I don't know about any album you've mentioned that you want on
I mean, yeah.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Do you think he has vinyl shit?
I have no idea. Just
I don't know
if
he was
make albums.
I have no idea. Let's look it up. Is it the Cyrus or is it? Yeah, it's Cyrus, right? Yeah, it's Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus album. Does he make music? He does, right?
I don't know.
This is a songwriter. 14 albums. His number one single is Achy Breaky Heart, which went triple platinum. The first ever single to achieve triple platinum. See, apparently he's pretty good. Learn something new.
Wow, cheers to...
Cheers to Achy Breaky Heart.
Breaky Heart. How come I have a little cup?
Because last time I had the little cup. We switched cups.
But now it's good to have the big cup because we had cordial before last time. It was bad to have the big cup.
Well, to be fair, I distributed the cups before I knew cordial was in place, so it wasn't like I was...
Yes. But this is how it's turned out.
It is. I'm okay with that. You think we can dislocate your knee?
Please don't.
Oh! What was that? Are you
It
okay?
did make a noise.
What was that?
I didn't feel it. Maybe stop.
Yes.
I think it got picked up in the audio.
Oh, I doubt it. It was so soft. It was so quiet, but if it did...
This is my favourite song on the album, I think. I haven't listened to this one that much though.
And so far it's just a wham and speaking.
It's actually like his earlier stuff before his like actual debut album. So it's kind of upsetting that it's like his big album. It's just like, yeah.
I kind of want to listen to Billy Ray Cyrus now. That's the next up. Next time. We'll listen to Billy Ray Cyrus.
I suppose that's something Teague would be interested in.
Yes! We've got to make Teague.
He's going to be our special guest for next episode.
Yeah, you will be.
Unless we want to record one when he's not available, then fuck him. But at some point, he'll
Yeah,
be
he's
there.
a very busy guy. He goes on about it quite a bit these days.
Yeah, I barely ever see him. And when I see him, he just talks about how many hours he's been at uni.
Yeah, he actually does. Like, ugh, what a loser.
He doesn't even bring home
No.
scones anymore.
To be fair to him though, his conversation is a bit like that at the moment. But he's a fucking hard worker though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for real. Like, he talks about it, but he walks the walk as well.
Yeah.
Like, he's legit a real hard worker. So props to you, Teague. He's a theatre student and he's putting in the work to actually try to make that a proper career, because it's very difficult to do. But I feel like he's getting involved enough to maybe do it. Like, he's getting about as good of a chance as he can, especially in New Zealand. Because New Zealand, that's a tough kind of area to get into.
Maybe he'll go to, the big time.
I mean, to be fair, my sister tried it as well, and now look at her. Huh?
Yeah.
She's making a money.
It's just
not in
depends
that.
on how quickly you realise, wait, I'm not going to get any money from this, I'm going to move on.
Yeah, that's what she did. Like, she lasted about, I think, half a year. Then she was like, fuck this shit, I'm dropping out, I'm going to try hospitality. And now she's successful.
Yeah.
Chishani.
I don't have any drink.
Get you some drink. With the
I put it over there because it was really difficult to manoeuvre. It's a really bad spot to put the drinks, only for the collection of drinks.
Yeah, that's true, that's something we're doing. Every time we finish a bottle
Again,
of
for the
liquor,
YouTube
because,
viewers.
we'll change the liquors when we run out. Like, what do you think our next liquor is going to be, Tom? What other liquor is, like, not the worst fucking thing in the
I
world?
mean, Teague's
like
going to be here, so the thing will heat.
Oh yeah, when Teague comes, it's got to be tequila. Teague, we've got some stories about Teague with tequila. He loves tequila, but it fucks him up. Remember one time,
we should really talk about this when he's here.
Oh, it's true. We got to talk about the stories of Teague when he's here. It's something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'll show the meme that we that I made.
Oh shit. Yeah, but yeah, basically that's something to look forward to for all of our avid viewers. Teague has some stories with tequila. It's a bit special.
Fucking legend.
Yep. Yeah, he lives with us. He's our flatmate. And we know him from high school. And well, you from even further.
Yeah, primary school.
Yeah, I know him from high school.
Yeah, we go way back, bro.
That's how I met these fella. Fucking high school.
What's with you and my knee?
You like that, righty? Righty. That's a How I Met Your Mother reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it a right knee or a left knee?
Okay. Neither. It's neither knee,
I
but
know.
she just pretends to
I
one.
know. It's just so weird. Why would he even think? I don't know. It's weird. It's a strange dude.
And then he teaches it to Barney,
Mm.
which takes it to another whole nother level. It's like you're actually teaching it to now her current boyfriend, as if like it's really gonna. I don't know. He's a weird dude. I'm glad his wife died.
I'm gonna have to put spoiler alert for that.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I have to.
Like on the audio one, you'll just hear this spoiler alert.
Maybe not. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. If you haven't watched How I Met Your Mother by now, and you're listening to podcasts, because I don't think younger people listen to podcasts today. Like,
No,
it's
yeah.
not a very
Doubt
common thing. So, you know, if you're like, basically probably our age and up, listens to podcasts. I just assume that because I've only just started listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, if you haven't watched How I Met Your Mother by now, there's a fun spoiler.
You should still watch it anyway though, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
funny as fuck.
It's a great show.
Yeah. Teague likes it. Why do we keep talking about things we could talk about with Teague? He's not even here.
We got on the topic of Teague, and so our minds are on Teague.
Yeah. What are non-Teague related topics, Tom?
Fuck, everything's about Teague, really.
Yeah.
Yep. I slept through the entire day today. I couldn't get to sleep last night.
Wait, so you didn't go to uni today?
I honestly couldn't. Like, I only just managed to fall asleep at like 6:30 this morning, and I was like, fuck. Like, there's no way I'm even going to be able to function. So, I turned off my alarms for today. I had a 9 o'clock start, so I turned off my alarm for 8 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock lecture, turned off my alarm for 8 o'clock, and I was like, I guess this is how it is. Woke up at like 4 o'clock, and I was like, very hungry. So I got me some pizza.
Yes, you did.
Still got 2 slices right here. It's gonna be very tasty. Oh no. This keeps falling out.
You're missing the good stuff, no?
Oh, rocket ship.
Yeah, we've looked at
Going on a trip! What do you think of the album so far, Tom?
It's just very chill, you know?
It is. It's very much like a background thing.
The genre is soul. Apparently on iTunes here it's alternative. I suppose it's more accurate. Oh, that's the timer.
Peace out. We're done.
I just gotta check this still rolling.
Yeah, our camera's a bit fucked because we're very professional.
Yeah.
So we just got to check that it's still, you know, rolling and all that.
Hold that.
We did buy a new battery, but then we found out, hold on, it's actually a problem with the actual camera.
Oh, it's still going. 20 minutes. But
Oh.
I'll restart it.
It's a past. We'll be back in a second.
Okay, continue.
We've continued. Welcome back to the podcast where we talk about music. What's your favourite music, Tom?
Damn it, what have you done? What?
I think I did
me to
that.
be like over here.
Hello. Alright, so far my opinion of this album is pretty below average.
Below average. Yo shit, I need to get my drink.
Although average, I don't know, I feel like maybe I should pay more attention to this, but at the same time it's like that made the podcast more. So I'm probably going to listen to this album in my own time after this.
Oh yeah. Extra research.
Yeah.
Except after the fact.
Yeah, I'll give my opinion on the album and stuff. He says maybe next time. I told him to get down here. There's a T. No, he's literally directly above us, I'm pretty sure. Right, because your room's there, my room's
Yeah,
directly
yeah,
above yours.
no,
Teague's literally,
Yeah.
Teague is literally right there. Probably lying on his bed.
Hello, T.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, a smoke. Why is there a smoke detector in this room? What in this room? Oh, I suppose plugs.
Yeah,
it gets on fire.
It's probably regulation, right? You need to. I don't know. I'd assume.
I think this room is counted as an off house, which I don't think it needs to. Like, it's because it's not attached to the house directly, if you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it used to be a shed, and they didn't have a smoke alarm back then. Like, we had to install that one. I remember installing that, actually. So, I don't know. Although, I imagine they took all the smoke alarms with them, because there were none in the house when we moved in. We had to buy all our own ones.
Right.
So they took all the smoke alarms with them. By the way, my family owns this house, so that's a fun thing. In case, because I figured that might be confusing. But, you know, it is just a bunch of young uns, myself, Tom, Teague, this little boy called Lewis Brown. When I say little boy, he's our age. And this guy's sister lives with us as well, Emma. And we're all a happy family. We all love each other.
Mm-hmm.
I spilled drink on myself.
Oh god.
Fuck. It's very uncomfortable.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I'm quite enjoying the music.
I have to admit, this is a good song. No, like, focusing on it. Oh,
You want me to turn it up a bit?
turns it. Oh God, there's vodka in my eye.
You've been drinking way too much. Shit, dude. What the fuck is going on? It's down here. Oh my god. What have you done?
Yo, this is a good song. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Whoa.
When did that get so full? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't think I've had anything.
You haven't had any of that. You poured that ages ago.
Why do I feel like this? Maybe it's a placebo. Yeah, I feel fine. I feel fine now.
You fine?
I feel great. I'm not slurring or anything.
No.
I think it's a placebo. I think the camera's making me act more extreme than I normally would.
But there's no camera here. That's the secret.
Oh yeah, the recording of our voice device. Oh no, I missed my mouth.
Oh my god. I didn't start the timer.
Started now.
2 minutes.
10 minutes?
I don't know, how long has it been?
It's been like 3 or 4 minutes. It's been like one song. Mm.
She told me at the baseline, everything will be alright. She told me that the groove is mine. It will take us through the and where we'll go.
Ooh.
Can't explain, I'll never know. But
Woo.
beautiful. You can't take this
Yas.
You feel like you're adding to it? Why have you put your foot there? It's the worst place.
What?
It's the worst place. It was literally like blocking everything.
What are you talking about?
Your foot.
My foot?
Oh,
These are some Nikes. Cost me like $40. Got them from the warehouse. What?
We're gonna run out of things to say at this point.
I don't think we had. What do you mean we? You're not even trying. I'm here making conversation, you're just not
You're not
replying.
making conversation, you're just talking about random shit that leads nowhere.
Yo, you could have asked me about the warehouse, like, what's the warehouse? I'd be like, yo, it's this red shit.
Yeah, but that's not so good to talk about. It's not engaging.
You can't take this away from me.
Tom,
Oh, the
What?
way I hear the melody. The waves bring clarity.
will you marry me? Is that engaging enough?
You can't take this away from me.
Tom?
Oh,
I
the
mean, it
way
depends
I hear
if
the
they use or
melody.
not. Right?
The
Well,
waves
you want it to be
bring
engaging, so I
clarity.
assume you will.
I suppose I have to for the content.
You can't take this away from me.
No, I mean, it's only the second
That could be the
episode.
title.
No,
Me
I
and Tom,
can't-
we
no,
come out to each
I
other.
can't get engaged to you. It's only the second episode. I'm gonna drag it on.
I mean, we could end the engagement a couple of times.
Like, think about you like think of a TV show, right? It's, you know,
No more.
the main
I
characters.
don't know. I feel like
don't
last
get together
week
until-
we had enough sexual innuendos and a bit of tension.
We're gonna drag it on.
Gotta drag it on?
We have to.
Alright.
So now I'll say not.
Alright.
No, I'm just. I feel like we haven't known each other for long enough.
Like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Way too long, but also not long enough.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now to drink again. Oh. Yo, give me some of yours.
Yo, this man's just going, dude, there's more vodka right next to you.
It's difficult to pour.
Then this wouldn't be. This would be so much more difficult. That's made to pour. This is not. This is made to drink from. Made to pour into a mouth.
Yo, who's featured in this?
I don't know, but I'm really feeling like everything that's been happening. Like whenever I actually focus in on the album, it's like I really like this, but then when it's in the background, it's like below average. So I feel like it's something that I like to focus in on. Like this is something I'd listen to and only listen to it. Like this isn't something I have a conversation over, I feel.
I don't think there's enough to listen to this straight.
You know what I mean?
No.
Well, for me, whenever I focus in on it, I really enjoy it, and then whenever it's in the background, I feel like it's a below average background.
Right, maybe that's why I don't like this album as much as the previous from him.
Right.
Because that previous stuff is very background, I just like listen to it in the background.
Right.
Maybe I haven't been listening to this whole thing.
Yeah. So like he's like a background artist for you, but this album is more of a foreground album.
Recommendation for the people at home: listen to this in the foreground.
Yeah, if you're just bored.
Which is really not a good idea because the podcast is literally making it in the background.
I mean,
so stop watching this and listening to us.
and we've already got in your view. We don't care anymore.
Properly.
You're far enough in that it's counted as a view, right? How does a view get counted?
I mean, it depends. Like YouTube, you want those minutes. It's all about the minutes.
Shit. But it's been over 10 minutes. So for YouTube, it's like we're Gucci, right?
Well, no, that's just 10 minutes is the preferred time because if you're in retention, you want a short video. But YouTube, the algorithm, for ads works best with 10 minutes or more.
Right, and that's what we care about.
Sweet spot.
So as long as it's over 10 minutes, we're all Gucci. We're fine. It's like,
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
yay.
If we've made it past 10
Alright.
minutes now, we're telling them to stop watching.
Goodbye. This is the end for YouTube. Go fuck off. Go listen to this album in the foreground. Lit.
Ah.
But for everyone else,
Way more
on like,
background.
what's it called? SoundCloud? What do we get?
Yeah, SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Stick on. Stay with
Or
us.
coming soon to iTunes.
Yeah, we've got it pending on iTunes. I don't know how
and a
that.
whole bunch of other things, but I don't know.
Can we get it pending on Spotify? How
It's a bit more complicated on Spotify. They're not really set up for
amateurs?
podcasts. Which is for podcasts.
Well, I listen to my podcast on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. Alright, it's alright. We'll get there. Alright, you know.
If Spotify want to sponsor us.
It did not go well. I'm going to put this in the wash now. It's going to be all sticky.
Yo, no, just do what I do. Like, honestly. Remember way back when I spilled beer all over this and this?
Yes.
Hasn't been washed since.
But beer's not sticky.
True.
Why do I keep spilling it?
I don't know. Maybe you're an idiot. Maybe vodka's hitting you harder than beer does, and you're used to beer. It's a good theory. Vodka's stronger than beer. What do you think?
Did my washing.
Yeah, I need to do my washing.
Oh no, it's on this.
I'm really bad with my washing. Like, honestly, I'll wear my clothes until I have nothing left, then I'll wait another 3 or 4 days, and then I'll do my washing.
I just do my washing when I run out of underwear. Well, no, I still have spare underwear that's like,
Shit.
like in case I go over.
Oh shit.
But like, when I run out of the main underwear, I do a wash.
I just don't wear underwear anymore.
Yeah, that also works.
just get those shit stains on your pants.
Yeah.
Ever worn just white underwear?
No.
High key disgusting. It's like, why was tiny white is like?
Really?
Yeah, you can see you can see shit stains on them. It's like it's not like really really bad like brown. It's like very faint, but you can see like your arsehole's not completely clean. It might just be a me problem. I don't think it is though, because
I doubt it.
I heard Kevin Hart talking about it at one point as well. I was like, yeah. I was thinking like, is this just me? Because I remember one time when I had white underwear, and this was when I was real young still, and my mum was doing my washing, and she like had a go at me about it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to stop that.
Wear underwear in between your underwear and your
I don't know. But yeah, so I remember I saw it on a Kevin Hart special where like he was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, so it's not just me. Because it's one of those things you just don't talk about. And then he spoke about it, and I was like,
yeah, man, that's what comedians are for.
yeah,
Talk about the shit no one talks about.
exactly. It just made me happy because it made this real cringy situation with my mother from my childhood. You know how sometimes like you're just sitting by yourself and you think about cringy moments of your life and you're just cringing to yourself. You're like, oh, I hate myself so much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
No.
that used to be quite an often one when my mum found like a little bit of like slightly brown underpants. And then Kevin Hart spoke about it. I haven't thought about it since. He put me at ease.
He fixed you.
He fixed me. This is like the first time I thought about it since.
Shout out to Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Good viewer of our podcast.
Yeah, you are. We're sponsored by Kevin Hart.
He's born.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think he's poor.
Agree.
Yes. I think he spent all his money on...
Yeah. The timer must be almost done.
I don't know, I think about the shows I've watched with him where he like sold out that entire stadium. And it's like, what does someone like that spend their entire money on? Like, I don't even know if it's possible. Like, what in the world costs?
Island, I suppose. That's like the big thing, right?
I don't know, is that even enough? Like, how big of an island are we talking? Like, you must have bought like a big boy island. Like, you bought like the North Island of New Zealand for that kind of money. You know? It's like, fuck. Do you think if you offered a government enough money that you do that? Like, you just become the dictator? Like, you're just like, I'll give you 100.
No,
I will give all of the government. Like, if you went up to each government person, like, 'cause you know that saying, everyone's got their price? Do you think in this situation it is? Like, if you went to every government official, you were like, I'll give every single one of you $1 billion if you go into your whole, the house thing where they vote for shit, and you vote to make me dictator. Could that be a thing that they could do? Because I've got no idea. Can the... I've forgotten what it's called, but can they go and vote for a dictatorship and then decide who it is there? I've never even looked into that.
It comes from the public, right?
You'd think so.
The elections, right, set up so you have
Yeah.
to vote.
Elections in a democracy.
No, because it's currently democracy.
Yeah.
You have to vote if you still want a democracy. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. In the
Oh,
current
yes.
elections, you can actually say.
If you want to change the
I'm
dictatorship.
pretty sure. Like,
Fuck.
you can change that option.
Oh, that's mental.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, that's absolutely mental. So what you're saying is that the public could become stupid enough to want a dictatorship and then we're just fucked
Yeah.
from then on.
I think so. Pretty sure. I think I heard my mum talking about that one.
Oh, and we know how educated your mother is.
I mean, she's more scared than me.
Yeah.
I need to check the thing to make sure it's not done.
Hey, we'll be back after this short commercial break.
It's allowed.
Mwah.
Is that right? I think I've changed it from last time.
Oh, right.
Continuity is all... What?
Huh?
Continuity is ruined.
Oh, it's done.
It's all broken. You want an earphone? Here's a phone for you.
Thank you. Oh, it is a phone. Why is it called a phone? It's not a phone.
The phone's something to do with audio, I assume, so...
Is it?
I don't know.
One word phone? Let me take a look, see.
Okay, I'll play.
Oh, the goal. Big dog.
This is the other song I like in the album a lot, I think. Is this the start of it or the end? That was the start of it. This one, this one.
It says the informal version of phone is headphones or earphones. So it's the informal... What? What is the internet
So
talking
it's just
about?
your phone. I gave you a phone. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for my phone.
It's a phone. Yes.
You've chased my glasses.
Yes, I did.
Ah. Why is that a thing that people with glasses do? We should just like fucking clink our glasses, we say cheers, and we just fucking headbutt.
That could be a thing now.
Yeah, you need to get you some glasses.
Yeah, just with no lenses, so, you know, just for looks, you know?
Yeah.
One of those people.
This music is really... Oh god.
What have you done? So little in that glass, how did you manage?
I don't know. That seems really odd that I managed to spill that. Yeah.
No, that's not. Yeah, it's just not a good song to listen to while drunk. It's just not really the sort of vibe. Stop it! Stop it with the leg thing. It ruins the framing and everything. Except we're way too low. Whatever. Just, yeah, I mean, we've told them to go listen to the,
We grew up on Upland!
But we didn't.
We raised in these streets.
No, we weren't.
Right here in Upland. You were raised in Wellington.
Yeah, I suppose. First 10 years. What up?
Yo, I moved after 10 years as well. Not
Like-
cities or anything. Like, I just moved like 3 or 4 kilometers away from my house.
Right.
Except I was like 11. This was like
That's the last year of primary school.
last year of primary, early intermediate, like, you know, in the kind of holidays. I think I moved.
I moved, I had like 4 weeks left of year 5.
Which was super inconvenient, because the intermediate school I went to was like a kilometer away from the house I first lived in. But then the other house I lived in, it was like 3.5 kilometers away.
Oh
it was,
shit.
It was like, god damn it, now I've got a bike instead of just a lovely, just like, little walk.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it took like, all my little legs, it took like 40-45 minutes to get to school otherwise. So I biked there a lot. That sucked. I remember one time when I was walking home from school in the intermediate, these 2 girls, they came up to me, and I was not a popular kid.
Oh no, yeah. That's a story. I like
It was
the
so
story.
stupid. These 2 girls, and they're popular girls. There's this girl Ella and this other girl Rebecca, and they're these real popular girls. And for some reason, I think it was because we had this thing called TerraVision, which like every morning you got to be on like some like select kids, they got to be on TerraVision, and basically you got to like play these characters, and it was this thing that got broadcast in school, and it was real cool. And I managed to get on this. And then like after like the second day of this, these 2 real popular girls, it was like my first ever chance to get into like the popular group. Like I was not a cool kid. Like I was a fat loser in intermediate. And these girls, they come to me and like, do you want to come hang out with us at the park after school? And I just straight up looked them in the eyes and said, nah, my mum's picking me up. And I had a phone. I could have just texted my mum, be like, yo, these hoes want to hang out with me, fuck off. But nah. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna go home and play on my iPod. I was such an idiot. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, primary school, where's those primary school intermediate?
Intermediate, first year intermediate.
Right.
So year 7.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. But yeah, I never got an opportunity again to get into the cool group. Well, I mean, I did in high school, but that was just a bunch of druggies, so it was a bit like...
I mean, that's what it turns into, right?
Yeah, so that was a bit of a nah. I just ended up deciding, hey Tom, you're my boy.
Oh boy.
But the druggies thought I was a druggie. Like, honestly, they thought like I was the biggest druggie of all. Apparently they thought that about you as well, because you hung out with me. I told them some weird story about Thailand and how I did like laughing gas there and like had an insane night. And then they were just like, this guy's clearly a druggie. And then that just became my reputation.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. I just...
Also because we kept giggling to each other, just
Well,
being
yeah.
there.
I mean,
In the
but we were
background.
funny. We were constantly just telling jokes. So that's what we did. We just talked.
Yeah.
It was basically just this.
Yeah.
Just without the alcohol.
This
And
was us
high
during
school.
high school.
Yeah.
And everyone else was just there.
Yeah. No, high school was basically just, we sat in a corner and just talked to each other the whole time. It's pretty lit.
Yeah, I mean, as far as high school goes, it's pretty good. Can't complain.
And then we always skipped assembly, but that one time we got caught.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
Oh shit.
Assembly was so stupid. They didn't even have chairs and shit for us to sit on. You see, we went to 2 high schools. We mentioned this last time. The first one we went to, there were chairs and shit, and it was like lit, like, you know, like cool. Like the assembly was shit. The assembly was shit, but at least we got to sit on chairs.
Yeah.
Second high school we went to, it was like they just sat us on the floor for an hour, and it's hard linoleum floor. It's like,
I'm like the least, like, what do you call, fucking flexible person.
oh yeah.
I'm so inflexible. Like,
Yeah.
I cannot cross my legs and sit down. Like, I cannot. It's impossible. I stopped being able to do that at like the end of primary school. Like, I am so inflexible. It was so bullshit. Like, my legs would go numb. Like, everything was
Yeah,
the
so-
worst.
So basically, we were not fans of assembly, so we just, because I had a car in high school, last 2 years of high school, so we just bail on school and we just go for a drive. Like, we go to McDonald's or we'd go up, there was this hill by our school, so we'd go up, or was it a mountain? Was Tamana a mountain or a
It's not a
mountain?
peak. It's just
Yeah.
a peak.
It's a peak. Alright, we went to a peak, and we just chilled. But then one time there was a teacher standing where we usually walked through to get out of the school, and he was like, fuck you cunts. And we were like, oh.
I remember this one time I managed to leave and you didn't. Right, because you went out the different way. We were in different classes. You went out the main entrance and Mr. Wilson was there.
Right.
This was during form time.
Right.
And he's like, where are you going? It's like, oh, I'm just going here. And he's like, it's form time. And then you had to go back. And I went out the back exit.
Right.
And like, I got out. But then, like, you weren't there.
But we had phones, so I would have messaged you, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember this, but surely I messaged you.
Nah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Probably just came back. I would have.
Oh, I just went through that exit.
Yeah.
I imagine I would have.
Oh no, I think you did.
Yeah, I
you
would've.
went up and then you told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I just went out the other side.
Yeah, you went out the
Okay.
four square side. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I just went around because I was saying like it doesn't sound like I just bail on it.
Yeah.
I just gone around. High school is stupid.
I honestly don't remember much about it. Like, same with all the school. Like, as soon as I left each school, it's like, what the fuck happened? I don't know.
And for me, primary school was like the only part of my schooling where I really learned stuff.
Right.
Like that was the only one where I was like, I'm actually trying. And then intermediate, I just lost interest, and that was it. Like honestly, how smart I was last year of primary, just academically, and last year of high school, it probably wasn't that much of a difference. Like, I probably could have learned everything that I learned from beginning of the year in intermediate to end of year in high school in 1 year if I like put in an effort.
Oh yeah. I mean, most like school, I could have done everything I learned in like a fucking a few years or some shit. Like it's the same with uni as well. Like, I swear, if I just spent like a month on like the actual exam content, I would be all good.
Yeah. Yeah,
But in
definitely.
there's like 10 lectures and shit. And so,
And as the sun goes down,
Now, obviously, during those years, I've matured since. I mean, you've watched my material just through high school. Like, you remember how much fucking
yeah.
tomorrow I'll be sleeping.
I was like the least mature person you've ever met beginning of high school. Probably towards the end of high school as well.
Yeah, but you had potential.
Thanks, man.
And that's why I stuck with you. I was like, this dude's just, oh my god. I can see the potential and I have the ability to put up with the current bullshit. And we'll be alright.
Are we alright now, Tom?
Yeah, we're alright.
We're alright.
We're alright.
Look at us.
You know.
Oh, you're on my mind.
You're on my mind. You are on my mind currently because I'm reflecting on our friendship and how annoying we were.
I was about to say that's really sweet, and
You're
then
on my mind, dude.
and how
Tell me
it
that you feel the same. That we're on the same train.
Oh.
If you're a little bit late and miss it, that would be a great shame. I miss your sweet, sweet kisses and loving when they were mine. When are you down?
Oh.
Oh, make sure I'm in time. 'Cause you're on my mind. You're on my mind.
So, man, once you get into this, it's so difficult to talk.
Yeah, it's just
It is small
it's
ground
good
music.
flow. It's just
It's nice music. It's. I think I'm gonna have to give it 2 separate ratings at the end of this. Like for like.
foreground in the background.
Honestly, not even kidding. But the thing is, I'm gonna really struggle to give it a proper foreground rating.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been listening completely. It's
Yeah, no, neither.
gonna be very difficult to rate. But we'll do it. I'll probably give it another rating at the beginning of the next podcast. Like, be like, yo, listen to it again.
They shine.
Yeah,
Properly.
if I remember. But I don't know. I don't think our ratings really matter.
It does. It matters to me.
Okay.
Every
As long as my rating's better than
We
yours.
could. It takes away the point. Just means whatever I say dictates what you say.
No. I'll tell you what, I'll give my rating before yours this time. And then we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
10 out of 10. Beat that, bitch. Huh? What you gonna do now?
Congratulations.
Guitar solo. That's what I want. I want a guitar solo.
You want a guitar solo?
I would rock that shit.
All yours.
What's some crazy stuff that's been going on in the world, Tom?
Some what stuff?
Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy
I
stuff.
don't keep up with world news. I just don't.
Tell me something crazy. Tell me something crazy you've heard about. Like, no, it doesn't even have to be relevant.
I haven't even
Fuck
heard about
that.
stuff. I haven't talked to people. I don't know. What's happened?
Oh, you know what's relevant on YouTube right now? This Logan Paul and KSI thing.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win that?
I mean, I hope KSI.
Same.
But like,
Holy fuck. Did you see the most recent press conference in the UK?
no.
Yo, Logan Paul looked like he wanted to cry. It was so sad, because basically everyone...
Because it's a London audience, right? So like,
Yeah. It was mental, like, honestly, because Jake Paul and Deji are fighting each other as well.
yeah.
And when Jake Paul came on, he seemed to just soak it in. He just soaked in the hate. And he seemed to handle it real well. And then Logan Paul came on, and he looked like he wanted to cry, and he left early. It was like this really switched up between the brothers. Like, I thought it would be the other way around. I thought Jake wouldn't handle it well. You're right. I thought Jake Paul wouldn't handle it well, but he seemed to like thrive in that kind of environment where everyone hated him.
Right.
And then Logan was like, he just didn't want to be there. He was like, nah. Which is fair enough, because I mean, when you've got literally thousands of people sounding like they want to fucking kill you, it's probably like I'm not too happy in this situation.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I think. Yeah.
But at the same time, I really hope KSI wins. But Logan seems like the kind of guy in this situation that he will do anything to win. So I've got a feeling that he's probably training like a fucking man.
Oh yeah, nah. He's got a work rate.
Yeah.
I reckon he does. I mean, I think both him and Jake Paul are like, just they put out shit tons of content. They just like, I think they're idiots. But they
Without a
have,
doubt.
they have a very high work rate, and the personalities just happen to match what works
Yep.
in the current internet environment. And that's why they're thriving, because they've got the work rate and that. But they're just idiots. They don't think about what they're doing, because what they do works, so they just do it without thinking.
They don't need to. No. I don't know. I have no idea who's going to win between KSI and Logan Paul, honestly. I think... Because the thing is, you know so little about them as fighters.
Yeah, no, you know nothing.
It's pretty blind going on it. Like, it's... But I've got a feeling Digi's going to keep his ass whooped. Like...
I mean, he just seems like the dude
Oh,
who would.
I think it's going to be very embarrassing. I think it's, honestly, because Jake Paul, he keeps saying in the interviews I've seen, he keeps saying it's going to be first round. And it's like, yeah, I kind of agree with him. I'm going to feel it's going to be first round knockout. Like, Digi's going to get fucked. I reckon. But, and then the thing is, that might be like a mind thing for JJ as well, because KSI, because he's fighting after that. So if he sees his brother get his ass whooped, he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that might have an influence on that. I don't know shit, let's be honest. God damn it!
What are you doing?
I'm not listening to music.
Don't do that. Podcast is about music, dude.
Hey,
It's what we live for.
who's your favourite artist at the
It's
moment?
what our income is coming from.
That's why this room looks like how it is. I mean, you're getting the very flashy side of this room. I'm not even kidding. I've got a door that's...
Well, I mean, it's because this room is specifically for this area.
That's true. Yeah,
And also the framing's completely off because I've slipped way down and you have as well. So like, our face is like barely in the frame, I think.
hello?
It's just not very good. Like, it worked way better if we had shared chairs. Now you're just up there and I'm down.
Or if we just lowered the camera, like we put it on that thing instead of that thing.
No, it doesn't work. Like, because I put it on the second level, it's too low. It needs to be like in between.
Shit.
Maybe if I put on that shelf there, if that's it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We could get some books, stack it on that shelf.
We could just bring our desk chairs down there.
Oh yeah. It'd be a thing. Just bring some extra chairs.
Don't kick my knees. Fuck off. Touching my knees. I was listening last night.
Oh, for real, we're almost done.
No, don't do that. My hair is horrible. Been wearing the beanie all day and it's made my hair all fucked up.
I don't know why. I thought I was wearing headphones. So when it was just a hat, that confused me just now. I thought it was actually going to go over alright.
This is the last song. It's called We've Come So Far.
We have.
Oh.
We have come so far.
We have.
So coming.
Always.
Nice.
How did that happen? What?
It came.
We always come far.
Come so far.
Remember Jack and his school?
I read the. Let's be honest. I mean, you're already chucking this other shit. Yes.
This is the worst. Could be everything around.
Yes, definitely. Holy shit. Yes, let's do that. Everything you own. Alright, let's go with that now. On my dick. Let's go.
The worst I've ever made. And you know, because I made that deal with Annie as well for a piece of bacon. So what does that mean? I guess.
We own you.
Yeah. Okay. Strangely elegant.
It was. Who'd have thought of the lyrics of the song's a genius?
Repetition is the way to go.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was on my head.
This is Teague's painting.
What do you see was yours?
I mean, yeah, mine now. It was Teague's painting. He gave it to me. I should scroll it and then never gave it back, so it's mine.
Yeah, that's how stealing works. I've been watching these real fucked up videos on YouTube. It's just this guy doing self-defense stuff on videos of people like getting shot and shit. He's clearly a very pro-gun American.
Well, that's the timer. We can finish the song.
He's this pro-gun American. And like, people are doing armed robberies in America, right? And they get killed by like the store owner. And he like says like it's a good thing. And it's like, it's so fucked up. They're like just because someone's doing an armed robbery does not mean they deserve to die.
No.
Like, you don't know their fucking situation where they're like in that situation. And the fact that they're able to do an armed robbery with a gun.
Yeah, robbery is not a death sentence, it's bullshit.
No. But the fact that they're able to do it with a gun is like,
Yeah.
is beyond me. Like, a civilian being able to get their hands on a gun is insane. Like, you can't point the... Because the fact is, if you're in a country where guns are a common thing, and you want to do a robbery, you're going to need a gun. Because the store clerk has a gun.
You get a gun, you're like, I have the ability now to commit all these crimes.
Yeah.
Because I have what is necessary.
So you can't just point the blame at that person. Like, you've got to look at the system that allows them to be able to have that. And this dude's just purely going like, you try to hold up a store with a gun, you die, cool. And like, I'm watching like these people get murdered, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And this dude's just like, this was well done by the store manager. And it's like, and he's like, and the bad guy goes down, justice served. And it's like, holy shit.
But it's like...
And like the videos have got like 1.6 million views, and the majority of the ratings is like likes, and you look at the comments, and they're all like, yeah, let's go. That's all that. Because
People
usually I'm on
do-
the on the other side of YouTube where I'm looking at shit like where it's the other side of that where it's
Yeah,
like anti-gun,
Yeah,
and I'm
like
looking at this
all
other
sort
side
of
and it's
shit.
like holy fuck, like
Yeah,
people are really like this. Like
You
there's a
just need, like,
humongous
the
audience
smallest
for it.
bit of empathy to look at both sides to be like,
Yeah.
that's not okay. Like, it's the smallest bit of empathy you need.
There's this huge audience that are pro that. Like, it's actually huge. And like, you're seeing that kind of video and seeing the response it gets, you can understand why America is still able to be in that state. Because before I went onto the side of YouTube, I was like, how is this a thing? But then you realise that the audience for this, it really is just as big as the other side.
It's massive.
It's
People
mental.
are fucked up.
It's absolutely
Fucking
mental.
crazy. It's a sort of thing that sort of crept up in America. That's why Donald Trump is a thing. Like, it just crept up on people how big that side of it was. And suddenly everyone, like, he got voted in. It's like, oh, fuck. That just happened without us even realising. We assumed it was a minority, because that's what makes sense. But
Yeah.
no. We really need to wrap this up, because I really need to pee, and that's the end of the album.
Alright,
So,
well, thanks for watching. Set Shirley Transmitted Music.
what's our ratings?
Oh, ratings.
I really like that album, actually, listening to it then. I'm going to give it a...
Hey, I'm supposed to rate first.
I think it's on par.
I'm rating first.
Okay, I think it's on par with November, though. The album we listened to last episode.
Okay,
I'm
I
actually,
think...
like, drunk. What the fuck?
Okay, I think back... Well, yeah, that was twice as long as November, so of course you are. Because you've been drinking, like, probably twice as much. But I think in terms of background music, it's not that great. I think if you're just looking to listen to it, like, in terms of party music, where, like... If you're looking to, like, have drinks with mates and, like, you just want to have a chat with them, I'd rate this, like, maybe a 5.
Yeah.
But
Six,
if you're by yourself and you're just trying to listen to
it's
some good
actually
music,
solid to listen to.
I think it's like an 8. Like,
Yeah, I reckon it is actually an 8. Like, because the consistency is there, whereas November, I gave it a 7.5. But consistently across the album, it wasn't as solid as that.
Right.
So, I mean, I'd put, as a casual listen, November is probably better because the highs are better.
Yeah.
But this is better across the board, so you can focus on it and have an enjoyable time the entire time. Whereas November, there's a few songs where it's like, I need this in the background always, and it's not that for me.
Yep. So solid album. Would recommend for a listen.
Yep.
Geography by Tom Misch.
Tom Misch.
That's spelled Tom.
Link in the description
That's the
for
one.
iTunes and Spotify.
I don't know how to spell it.
Highly recommended. Next up, we'll have a special guest probably.
T probably,
Exactly.
and we'll listen to Billy Ray Cyrus.
Maybe. We'll have a vote about that.
He got
If
triple platinum.
If Tig's on board, then
Let's be real.
fuck
He's going.
yeah.
He's going.
I really need a pee, so we're stopping this.
All right, we're out.